Hello everyone, this is Donna from Even the Scales, and I'm on my channel right now to appeal for urgent help from the abuse that I'm being put through here in Campbelltown, New South Wales. Right now, the abuse that I'm going through is very intense, and this is because it is the most cruelest people that are still involved. The abuse is relentless that I'm being put through. And no human being on earth should be subjected to what I've been going through here at all. And right now, Campbelltown, New South Wales sounds like it's out of control. It's gone very quiet now, but if you would have heard it 10 minutes ago, it would have been a different story. What these people are doing, the people that are still involved in putting me through abuse, they're all working together. These people are all viewing into my home illegally. They're all watching my devices illegally. They're all watching my heartbeat on a monitor illegally. They're all tracking my vehicle and they're all tracking my every move. This is how they're working together. They're going to one place to do that. They're going to a platform on the net somewhere and they're viewing all this information. This is how they're working together. If they see my heart rate go up, one group will start abusing. This woman downstairs is a mentally disturbed person. It's clear. Everyone can see it, and she's out of control and she's dangerous. This is a woman that gets pleasure out of watching me go through suffering. She's a very cruel woman. She's out of control. And I just put a video up to protect myself from her. She's tampering with the air in my home. If you want to go back and watch the video I just put up, you can see what she's doing. You can see the dust falling from the roof. I'm not going to go through it all again because it's all in that video. But I just want to say that if her family are watching this video, your relative has a mental disturbance going on and it's severe. And right now, she's trying to kill me. She's hunting me in my home. And she has no qualms about that, like she is fine with anybody knowing about it. She's fine that I'm posting videos to the internet. 5 minutes after I turned the camera off, I walked over to that corner of the room where I was filming the dust falling from the roof in the last video, and she turned it straight back on. She just did it again. And she's doing this to deliberately humiliate me in my home and degrade me from the other people that are viewing into my home. She thinks it's funny that that dust is falling on my head in front of a lot of people. And it's obviously making her feel like she's got power over me. I mean, that's obvious. This woman enjoys the power. She enjoys cruelty. She enjoys suffering. And the Campbelltown Police and those other groups that I just mentioned are using her. They're using her mental health as a tool. And it's, I really don't have any, I used to have, some kind of compassion for this woman. I don't anymore though, because she's had so many chances to stop and she just won't. She just won't. And I feel like the mental disturbance that she has going on is just that she enjoys cruelty. She's aware of her actions because she turns it on and off around my movements. And, sometimes the landlord will tell her to stop and she'll stop. So St. George Community Housing is using her like a tool. And, that is sad in a way. It is sad that they're using a person with a mental disturbance to do that. It is. And they need to be caught and they need to be held accountable for what they've done. But this woman, she's just relentless. And what keeps happening is these abusive men that are stalking my home, they keep stalking the street on loud motorbikes, loud vehicles. And they're making so much noise. As I said, if you'd heard the town 10 minutes ago, you would have thought we were under attack. It's just out of control here in Campbelltown. And this is because it's the Campbelltown Police that are instigating the whole thing. So every time these abusive men go up my street, who are viewing illegally into my home, they're getting this woman fired up. They're getting her fired up to do it again. She thinks it's great. It's like, I'm getting attention. Like, look what I can do, and I'm allowed to do this. You know, because one minute the Campbelltown Police are flying over in a chopper, low over my home, to deliberately encourage this woman to continue what she's doing. That's why they do it. They fly over like it's a signal, just to let the community know, look, it's fine. Continue abusing. You're not going to get in trouble. But see, this is because all of these groups have done so much that they know that they've got nothing to lose. And it's not fair right now that I have to be put through this suffering in my home because no one's making the decision that needs to be made. And the decision that needs to be made, there can only be one decision as far as I can see, and that is to stop the madness. I mean, these people, they're putting me through abuse. I'm an innocent person. This is happening to me because there's an abusive cop who has committed violent crimes against women. That's happening to me because I reported a pedophile in 2020 at the Campbelltown Police Station. It's happening to me because the Campbelltown Police are very, very abusive. I mean, they're not even police. You can't even call them police. They're not. They're not police. I don't know what they are, but they're not police. They are instigating this madness that's going on here right now, and they're using this woman like a tool. They're using her. They're using her mental disturbance to abuse me. And the cruelty that I'm being put through in my home from these people, it's when the truth comes out, like in Australia, hear about this, people are going to be just absolutely shocked at what this landlord, St George Community Housing, has put me through, and the Campbelltown Police. And the truth is going to come out. It is. Because you people, you're not going to get the reaction from me that you want. These people are trying to prove that I'm someone I'm not. And they're doing this by just trying to abuse me to death as a community, to have a mental health breakdown and to lose it. And I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'm watching people drive themselves mad, trying to drive me mad. And, you know, I am worried for myself because I have severe PTSD, and they're carrying out this abuse, which is speeding up my heart. You know, this woman thinks this is a joke that she's doing that, and it's absolutely not. You know, she's violating my heart, and she's deliberately trying to cause me death. She knows I'm seeing a heart specialist, and this is why they're all doing this at once right now. It's like, if we can just hurry up and kill her, then we can just make up a story that she made it all up and that she was delusional and that she was doing it for attention. And that's what they're going to try and do, but it's not the case. That's not the truth. And it's like these people just can't face reality. I'm not going to die for people that think that they can just abuse innocent people to death for money, because that's why they're doing this. They play this like a game on this platform that they're going to, where people must get points or something, where my heart speeds up. So this woman downstairs, she wants money too. She wants money. So she knows she's got this prime position to abuse me, so she's just relentless. I'm telling you, I've never seen nothing like her. Like, the second, you would think that, you know, a woman would have like the slightest bit of remorse or empathy, but she doesn't. She doesn't have any. As soon as I clicked off that video, this woman, when I walked over to that area, she was doing it again. She was doing it again the second I clicked the video off, humiliating me, thinking it's funny that there's dust falling from my roof. St. George Community Housing or her family need to step in and do something about her. Everybody knows what she's done. She's got herself involved in something where she agreed to try. I moved in here and she's been paid ever since I moved here to try and abuse me to death. And she's worked every single day trying to do that, especially for the past 21 months. This woman has not stopped, and it's like it's driving her crazy, and she's gone crazy, and she just will not stop. And she's dangerous, and her family need to realize this. And I know you're watching too. I know you are. I know you're watching this happen. You can't pretend you're not seeing this happen, because you are. And so is St. George Community Housing. And, you know, it is these groups that are still involved that are the cruelest people. They must have, they've got a lot to lose if I don't die. Their lives depend on me dying. This is the Campbelltown Police. Their lives, their jobs are codependent on me dying and having a health episode. Same with the corrupt ambulance drivers that are involved in this. The corrupt staff at the Campbelltown Hospital, the doctors that have been involved in this, the nurses that have been involved in this, my family members that are involved in this, the other neighbours around here, they're all viewing into my home illegally. Any one of them could come over here and do something about this. They could help me. No, they've been sitting back for 21 months watching me suffer in my home, an innocent person, because there's money for them to gain too, because they've been involved in this too. But it's only the people that have these prime positions that are able to get to me. It's only the people that are just, these people are reckless people. They're out of control people, the ones that are still involved. They don't care about anyone. They don't care about the children in this area. They don't care about the wildlife. They don't care about the fact that, they could be scaring children and wildlife. They have scared wildlife away from here. And these noise and pollution attacks, they're going on now. They were going on 10 minutes ago. And what they did was they're paying pilots to fly planes over, and they did that. They had about 3 fly over at the same time, just so it sounds like, a war zone. And then while that's going on, there's men driving around in V8 cars over there, and then there's other men driving past on really loud motorbikes, and they'll do this all at once, and they premeditate it, and what it's meant to do, it's meant to cause me a heart episode, which is just, that's not even logical. That doesn't even make sense. The people that are still involved in this, they don't even make sense. They have no idea what they're doing. 1 minute they're doing this, next minute they're not. They've got no idea what they're doing. There's no leadership here in Campbelltown. Campbelltown's gone crazy. And anyone will tell you the same thing, but, there's a lot of people involved in this, so they won't speak up about it. But I have to speak up about it to save my life. I don't have a choice. I'm not going to sit here and be abused by people like this woman downstairs who has done nothing with her life whatsoever but stalk, harass and abuse an innocent person for 5 years. And she's been paid to do that. If she thinks I'm going anywhere for her, she's got another thing coming, and someone needs to tell her. Because I deserve to be living a good life. And the same goes for my family, who have stolen my entire life, my children, my inheritance, my legacy. You need to give that back to me because it belongs to me and my grandchildren. They don't care about the grandchildren. They make out like they do, but they don't. They don't care at all. All they care about is their greedy selves. They stole that inheritance from me for their own stability and because they're greedy. And they're sitting back on watching this happen to me on these illegal cameras. And yeah, this town, it's just, oh, it's horrible. It's horrible to be here. It is. And it's not, they're doing this to affect me. So how does it make sense that they're doing this and it's affecting everybody? How does that even make sense, And these are police. The police just flew a helicopter over my home to try and intimidate me and encourage this mad woman downstairs to keep abusing my air. And she's doing it because she's getting attention. For goodness sake, somebody step in and do something here. And please, if there's anyone out there that can help me to stop this woman, she is my main concern right now. She's out of control. She's dangerous. She's got a severe mental disturbance going on. Someone needs to call mental health on her as soon as possible. It's ironic that they're trying to make me have a mental health episode when they've got this woman who needs mental health attention, like now, and they're just letting her go because they're trying to cause me to have a heart episode because they all know I've gone and seen a heart specialist and they think that they're either going to be able to say, like if something happens to my heart from the PTSD panic attacks I'm having, they think they're going to be able to say, look, she passed away of natural causes if anything was to happen to me because I'm seeing a heart specialist. No, it's definitely not natural causes. These people have sent my heart into erratic fits of panic over and over and over again for 21 months straight. They've caused, I already have a nervous condition that they're making worse. They're trying to do that because my sympathetic nerve system is damaged, and if you make that if that causes too much harm to that system of the body, your organs can start shutting down. So this is why they're doing this, and these people, they don't know what they're doing from one day to the next. It's just like their only hope. It's like, we've got to kill her. We've got to kill her. We've got to kill her. So they're just relentless. Please, somebody do something about these people. There's no one to turn to for help. The Campbelltown police are instigating this. They were out there instigating it last night, and they're doing it. They haven't stopped today. They were using their sirens early this morning, and they've been flying the helicopter backwards and forwards over. And that's all to try and intimidate me, all to try and cause me a panic attack where I have to call an ambulance so those corrupt ambulance drivers can come out to my house and then take me to the hospital, and then they can make out like I'm the crazy one while this woman continues to live in a community who's capable of murder and who's trying to murder me every second that she's watching me on these cameras. Every second of the day, she's stalking me. She's hunting me, just looking for any opportunity to abuse me. It's all she does. So please, if her family are watching, for goodness sake, do something about her. Enough is enough. I've been on this channel for 11 months asking for help here. There's no one to turn to for help. Just about everyone here is involved. Please, if there's someone out there that can go to authorities, if you know somebody in the justice system who can help me, who you can trust, please let me know. My email will be in the description box of this video. If you can help me to raise public awareness of this, please do, because this town is out of control. It is. They're destroying the environment. It gets worse by the day here with the pollution attacks. Who knows how much damage they've caused here to the community's health and the health of the environment. And, I don't deserve this. It's happening to me because of this police corruption, and there's also corrupt people in the health system that have helped police and people that are corrupt that work in the justice system. They've helped them. They've got involved, and then my landlord, St George Community Housing's got involved. My family have taken bribes to be a part of this, and it hasn't worked out for them. I was supposed to die months ago, and I'm not dying. I'm not dying. The Campbelltown police are corrupt. and I have no privacy. None. Like, these people view into my home. They can see into my bedroom 24 hours a day. They watch everything I do. And that's why this woman thinks that she's getting attention. You know, people that go past on their motorbikes and in cars, like, they're getting attention from their friends. Oh, that was so-and-so's bike. That was them. You know, so that they're just doing it for attention. It's pathetic, it is. You know, this is grown men and women, like, carrying on like this. Oh, I've never seen nothing like it. I haven't. So please, if there's anyone out there that can help me, please help me, because people need to know this is happening. There's no leadership in this town. There's no law. The leaders have sat back and watched this happen because they've watched it for so long that they know that they're in a lot of trouble too, because they've watched it go on and they haven't done anything, and they could have stepped in months ago. Same with this woman's family. Same with everybody, the other neighbours that are watching this happen. They're all just thinking, well, you know, hope she dies today. I hope that woman's successful. Hope the police are successful. No, it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. And this woman's destroying herself, and so is anyone else involved in this. And every time she abuses me, I'm going to be on my channel, St George Community Housing, and I'm going to keep repeating. I don't care. I'm going to keep revealing everyone that's involved in this until I get the help that I need and I deserve, because all of the services have been taken away from me. All of my rights have been taken away from me. The right to live life's been taken away from me. My free will. The family that have stolen my inheritance, they've taken my life from me, my free will, everything, my privacy, while they sit back and reap the benefits of what's meant to be my life. So please, if there's anyone that can help me, please help me, because I need to stop this woman. I do. I need to stop this woman, and I need to stop the Campbelltown Police. Please help me, please, because they're out of control and they're trying to kill me. They're trying to kill me, and they just keep carrying out these little attacks, these little premeditated, organised attacks. Please, somebody do something about this woman, please. She belongs in jail for what she's done. She's a hired hit woman. Thank you for listening.